Guys, hello everyone! Vladislav Stishenko is in touch as always, and today in the first part of the video there will be 4 recommendations on meme coins, which you can now pay attention to. And of course, wait for the access. In the second part of the video I will share my thoughts on Notcoin, what will happen there in general and how everything can be earned on this. The video will be interesting, positive, useful. Right now, put a fat, huge like in advance, and we will start. Okay friends, while serious fundamental technological projects are lying on the floor, as they say, sitting bored at the window, meme coins behind which there is nothing but the community give access. Of the latter we were pleased again with Pepe, who achieved his goals, namely made about 15 access from our entry point. I also gave a recommendation for another meme coin called Ponky on my channel. If you haven't subscribed there yet, be sure to subscribe. By the way, it has already done X3. In general, we live in such a time. And today I have prepared 4 coins for you, which you can now pay attention to. You can buy them, or maybe you already have them. Are you ready? Let's go! So the first coin is called When. I didn't mention it on my YouTube before, but again I posted to the Telegram channel. We saw a movement of about X2 on it, after which it rolled back even below our entry point. So if you buy it now, it will even be more profitable. What can be said about this meme coin? It was originally distributed by drop to those people who use DEX on a Solana called Jupiter. As I understand it, the admins of these DEX are behind it, which is basically a good sign, since Jupiter is a good project and a good DEX. Next, I see that they are conducting various partnerships with other projects, including we gave such activity on the Make Money channel called Backpack. This is again an exchange on Solana, which will be released in due time, and you can also get some tokens there for certain actions. And also in one of the seasons, when we were doing activity in Backpacks, we were given a drop on this meme coin. In general, they try to collaborate with various projects, which is a good sign in general. I keep it in my portfolio. The second coin is called Mew, or you can put it another way if you look at the full name of the CoinMarketCap website – Cat in the Dog's World. In general, a cat in the world of dogs. This coin was given as a drop for those who ordered a Solana phone. By the way, in my opinion, we wrote about it on the channel Make Money. And as they say, the phone hasn't arrived yet, but the drop's already coming. According to the meme, they initially charged, in my opinion, $300. Well, it was safe to sell tokens for $200. In general, it turned out to be a good drop. Initially, the price was pushed up after the listing, after which it began to adjust, and today, in my opinion, plus or minus, it has found some kind of fair value in order to make the first purchase. And by the way, there are rumors that the admin team includes those people who stood at the origins of the legendary meme coin Shiba Inu, who made thousands of access on the last bull run. Of course, with a capitalization like Muse, you shouldn't expect thousands of access or even 100 access here, but in general you can count on some kind of growth. Therefore, I decided to add it to my cryptocurrency portfolio. The third coin that can now be picked up is called Token Phi. At the time I mentioned about it in the Telegram channel, after which it made several access. There were even 4 or 5 access at the peak, in my opinion. Now it has rolled back by about 2.5 access, and in my opinion this is a fair price to buy. Let me remind you that this meme coin is baked by the Floki team, the very project, the very meme coin that made 30 access from our entrance. Well, I think that in due course the admins will get to Token Phi. And by the way, it is noteworthy that Token Phi has also entered into a partnership with the hype market maker DWF Labs. And if you take the history of Floki, after this event, after a while, Floki made X10. In the case of Token Phi, the cost plus or minus is just a little more expensive now than when they entered into a partnership. I don't even think there are 2 access. In general, those who do not have it, you can take it. If there is, you can buy it. I think this meme coin will please you and me in due time. Well, the last coin for today, which you do not need to rush headlong to buy, because it is already on the rise. It has done X3 since my recommendation on the DeFi Meme Shitties channel. It's called Ponky. In my opinion, it can be taken now for some fan amount. Well, or if you took it, then accordingly observe. You can even partially fix it there, protect the profit. But overall, I think there is a potential for further upward movement. So who is Ponky? This is a certain monkey, and if you look at what they do, Such viral marketing, cool reels on Instagram that gain tens of millions of views. In general, they are connected, of course, with cryptocurrency, with trading. In general, be sure to take a look. I think this is in principle important for meme coins. And in my opinion, they are doing everything right, so that as many people as possible found out about their token. Therefore, I recommend keeping it in your portfolio. To summarize, the main question arises: when did the cryptocurrency market turn the wrong way? So far, meme coins, which have nothing behind them but the power of the community, are growing and giving access. And fundamental technological projects with team behind them, some kind of developments, do not show anything. As they say, the trend is our friend. If meme coins are trending now, we should keep them in our portfolio and make a good money. But does this mean that you need to take your fundamental coins now, sell them, and throw, as they say, the bag of money into a meme coin? Of course not. In my opinion, meme coins are probably the very manipulator tool on this bull run. Because many investors, of course, have become smarter and already have information about bearish cycles, bullish cycles, and that it's just enough to wait in good coins and wait for that very growth. And just the same, people already sitting, waiting, well, when will it start to grow? At some point, perhaps at the very peak. FOMO will not stand, and people will also start shifting their money. And then the growth of good fundamental projects will begin. Therefore, my recommendations today is that your money be invested, distributed across various sectors. These are DEX, these are meme coins, these are, for example, blockchains, and in turn I assume that at some point in time we'll be able to see the holiday on Altcoin Street, which, as a matter of fact, I wish you and me. Moving on to the second part of the video, namely Notcoin. Finally, we got a drop. Many have earned hundreds, some thousands, and some even $10,000 plus. In principle, this is a good bonus. Let me remind you that I gave information on this project back on January 1, just when they have already launched the main version of the game, because there was a certain testnet before that, then accordingly the mining was launched. Many people laughed from this Notcoin. Whatever you tap here, you won't get anything. But in the end, as you can see, when we test certain directions, at some point in time you can find a certain diamond. And just the same, Notcoin turned out to be exactly like that, because those warehouses, those structures that we have now, they're preserved. And then we will continue to earn money from them. Let me remind you, there are already 178,000 people in the Make Money warehouse. We were in the top 10 somewhere. Therefore, those who took advantage of this information at the time earned a lot. Now the main question arises: what will happen next? Based on the information that I found, we will see again warehouses. We will see various games that will enter into partnership with Notcoin. By playing them, we will earn Ether tokens of these games, or in turn Notcoins. Maybe even all of them together. It will also be possible to stake a Notcoin and receive an allocation to some projects. Notcoin will also become a kind of platform where a fire launch will be held. Sell various meme coins according to the type of raffles platform that is already available. Next, they plan to make some kind of trading bots, perhaps even some kind of DEX of your own, like StoneFi and DDoS. In general, everything at once. Different directions, as they say, why not? Admins are cool guys, they have earned trust. Now there is an audience of 35 million people on Notcoin, and as they say, it's time for them to monetize it. And by the way, just recently a certain spoiler arrived from Pavel Durov, who in turn received $6.8 million worth of Notcoin donations, that he would not sell a single Notcoin until he saw the X100. I personally don't expect the X100, at least X10 will be enough for me. Therefore, I kept my Notcoins, assuming that the cost can be seen even lower. And if it is there, I personally plan to buy more Notcoin, because there is adequate capitalization, powerful Telegram support. Let me remind you that today this is a flagship project on the Dawn blockchain, and of course it will continue to develop. I also remind you that just recently I launched a private channel in which we work in several directions. The focus, of course, is on a set of spot positions from which we expect excess of access on the upcoming bull run. Crypto assets in which you can now create your own capital, which in turn can be multiplied on the spot. Again, crypto activity is the kind of story that will shoot at a distance. If you look at it, to date we have shot about 30 guides on various projects. And over the past month, a new direction has been launched. These are nodes. And of course, guides with step-by-step installation of nodes are available in a private channel. So those who want more benefits, more feedback from me, welcome to private channel. The link will be in the description. So friends, give me feedback with comments. Do you like this video in general? Was it useful to you? Write down what you think about the meme coins that I voiced. Will we wait for the access or to the bottom? Share your thoughts on the topic of Notcoin. It was a cool project or a shit? Will we continue to make money on it or not? It is interesting to read your opinion. If you liked the video, if it was useful to you, put a huge like, subscription bell. The description contains links to my useful Telegram channels, so it is necessary to be there. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you, hug you, good luck, and bye!